Then we looked at 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 18 through 22. Again, I'll read that. For Christ died for sins once for all, the righteous for the unrighteous, to bring you to God. He was put to death in the body, but made alive by the Spirit, through whom also he went and preached to the spirits of prison who disobeyed long ago, when God waited patiently in the days of Noah while the ark was being built. In it only a few people, 8 in all, were saved through water. And this water symbolizes baptism, that now saves you also. Not the removal of dirt from the body, but the pledge. We talked about response might be a better translation of a good conscience toward God. Baptism, saves you by the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We talked about the form of those verses is very much the form of an early church creed. So what he's doing is putting their creed back before them, and he's bringing them through again. He was put to death in the body. We talked about how the Gospels talk about he gave up the Spirit. And that's not just a poetic, pretty way of saying he died. That he gave up the Spirit and then made alive by the Spirit. And that is the Spirit given to the church in Pentecost. We talked about the Spirit of Christ. But here in the passage in 1 Peter, we see water as an instrument used by the Spirit in bringing judgment on unbelief, the drowning aspect of the flood. But we also see the life given by the water, that new life for Noah, the 8 in all, was the same water that killed is the water that saved Noah and his family. So the water of baptism symbolizes creation, birth, destruction, rescue, life, and in the scriptures, most importantly, the Holy Spirit.